What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to automate your client and athlete onboarding systems to save you guys literally dozens and dozens of hours every single month that you're spending on onboarding new clients and athletes into your program. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Noah. I help private sports coaches scale their sports training businesses through the SBA, helping them systemize their business, run sales, and then ultimately use their social media platforms to generate dozens and dozens of new clients for them every single week and grow their business. All right, so let's get right into it. So you guys are onboarding clients and athletes. So athletes are just signing up, they're paying with you. Now what? Okay, so there's a few things that you guys are gonna need, right? So first and foremost, an onboarding email. Very simple, right? You typically send out an email with all your information. Hey, this is when the trainings are, this is the coach you're with, whatever, however your system is set up, right? Then you got an agreement and a liability form. So this is essentially just getting them a DocuSign form that's got all your rules in place. If you're somebody who is running a training business and you do not have clients signing agreements, then you need to stop doing that right now. Because one, you need to protect yourself, and two, you seem super unprofessional without a liability. Parents are looking for that, especially when you're doing memberships and you're getting upfront payments. People are going to ask for refunds. And if you don't have your agreement in place to protect you, you're gonna get taken advantage of. And ultimately you could end up getting sued, which is pretty scary. Okay, so agreement and liability forms. Then you need to get them into your backend software. So if you guys are using backend software, I don't know if you're using your phone, if you guys are using maybe Google Sheets or something, you need to get off of that. You need to get on an actual CRM. We use in my community, and I'll show you guys real quick here, but we actually use Coach IQ. So this is a platform that I put all my coaches onto that essentially just allows them to manage their entire business in one easy platform, assign homework, do all those kind of things. But I give that to my clients that I work with in the SBA. But you need a back-end software, all right? So something to get them online, to make sure they get all the info. Maybe you're offering homework, that kind of thing. And then schedule sessions. Then you want to schedule their sessions out, make sure they know about them, all that kind of stuff. And then get them a training shirt if they have a training shirt, all right? And then boom, they're on board, all right? But first and foremost, guys, to automate this, you have to determine what your process is. Okay, this is the process that I use with all my clients and what 60 other companies that I work with are using, right? But you can use your own. But this is the process that we typically use. But you need to determine what it is. Like, get it down on paper like I've got here in a flow chart so you can determine what you can automate, all right? So once you've determined what you need here, right? And we can both agree here, like this takes 20, 30, 40 minutes per client. Like if you can automate this, it's gonna save you a ton of time. So now you've determined what this is, okay? So now you can automate it, all right? So first and foremost, you need to determine what specifically you can automate through software. So you'll notice I've got automate here and I've got some points, okay? So these are the things that we can actually automate. So an onboarding email, when somebody signs up, we can automatically send them an onboarding email. Now, you guys are probably thinking, how do I set this up? Well, for one, if you don't have any backend software, then you can't do that because, again, it's not professional and there's no onboarding software or automation software that's going to allow you to send out emails and do all this stuff automatically if you don't have a system and backend system in place. Okay, so that's my first foremost thing that I recommend. Okay, but how you automate these things are simple, and I'll show you guys. So what you do is you go to a platform called Zapier. All right, so what Zapier does is Zapier basically connects a bunch of different apps that allows you to connect each other and do things and automate processes, right? So I'll show you an example that I give to some of my coaches here. So for the onboarding process, right, I wanted to think of everything that I could essentially do, and I'll show you right here. So lead form automation, we got boom, yeah. And what I'll actually do is I'll build a brand new Zap with you guys, just so you can see the entire process. So if I'm building a Zap out, right, so like I said, this is an automation platform that allows me to connect multiple apps and automate this entire process from top to bottom, right? So we want to automate, client pays, and then boom, they send an onboarding email. So what I would do is I'd create a Zap. And I'm gonna come in here and I'll go under, would do some default folder. So I'll go create, use Zap, all right? And this is the layout, okay? So this is it's like a robot. It just does things for you. So you got a trigger here. So the trigger is essentially starts like a process, right? So up here, our trigger is client pays. Now for you guys, for your trigger, we use Coach IQ. So Coach IQ for my clients is when the trigger event is when we get a new booking or a new purchase, right? So when somebody purchases something in our backend system, they pay for something, right? So like if I send them the link on the call, they pay for it, it'll automatically trigger the remaining events, okay? So now, boom, new purchase. Now what happens, okay? So now I want to send them an email. So I believe I can do this through Coach IQ, right? Where I can send an in-app message saying, hey, welcome on, this is all the instructions, follow this. Or I can send them a text message or do an announcement. If you're really bent on wanting to send an email, you can just connect your email. So I can go Microsoft Outlook, right? And I can send them like whatever your email platform is, and I can just do send email. I connect my account and then I'll send an email that out every single time. So every time a new purchase is made, it will automatically send out an email. So boom, I've automated this process already, okay? Now, I want to automate my agreement and liability forms. Okay, so now I want them to get a DocuSign. So boom, DocuSign. Then it'll automatically send them a document, and I don't have an account, so I'd show you, but I can't. But then you can automatically create a signature request on a document. So then it'll automatically send them the contract and the agreement. Then what's the next thing? We want to get them into our backend software, right? So Coach IQ is our backend software. Okay, so boom, create user. All right, now they're in our backend software. Now they're in, okay? And then schedule sessions, all right? And then maybe you're scheduling sessions through Calendly, which I totally recommend, right? If I'm sending them a calendar to book sessions, then I can send them the calendar. And now they're booking in the sessions, which is so awesome, right? And then if I even wanted to, I can do training shirt. I can automatically send them a training shirt. Don't know how you do that, but I would typically just give it to them on the spot. But boom. We just automated that entire platform, and then I just click publish, and now it's working. So now every time a new purchase is made at a certain link, it's going to send them an onboarding email. It's going to automatically request their agreement signature. It's going to create a user in our backend system, and then it's going to send them the schedule for our programs. All automatically. I didn't even have to touch it, right? So that just saved you 20 or 30 minutes. If you're somebody who, is like my clients, right? Who's, signing like Robbie and David here, signed 27 clients in 3 weeks. I mean, if you do the math on that, right? Like 27 clients, you're spending 30 minutes each time to onboard them. That's 100, that's 8. So we'll do divide by 60. That's 13 and a half hours you're spending. I just saved them 13 and a half hours per month on their onboarding process, so they can spend more time on running ads and building out other systems, all right? But that is how you guys onboard and automate your entire client and athlete system. If you guys got some value out of it, like, comment, and subscribe. I think that's the buttons that you hit. If you guys are looking for one-on-one mentorship to grow your sports training business and you're serious about it, then I'm gonna leave a book call link in the description below. Go book in a call with me right now. Let's jump on a call. Let's change your life and change your business forever. Please don't go book in a call if you're not willing to invest. Do not show up and waste my time. It's very precious to me. I take all my time to work with people that actually want to take their business to the next level and put time and effort and are grinders and actually want to get to the next level. So if that's you, go book in a call with me right now. Let's change your life forever. But that's everything, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Hope you guys got a ton of value out of today's video. Go make some money. Peace.